Well, good evening, everybody. It is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and I am here with one of my best pals in the whole world, Nate from New Zealand. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining the sale tonight. Ooh, can we hear Nate?
Sorry, I think I've got some feedback happening. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and get rid of it. Oh, sorry about that.
I don't hear any feedback, Nate. You're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, it's good to have you here tonight, Nate. We waited a little bit. Angela tells me that when I go live, sometimes there's a bit of a weird delay. So you guys hear me in the middle of a sentence versus starting the live when it actually starts. So hopefully that little bit of time I waited helped. I waited there about 8 seconds, so we'll see if that matters. And I did notice that the little eye icon, which if you've ever done StreamYard before, you'll know what I'm talking about, popped up about 10 seconds actually after, which shows me my viewer count. So it's possible that I need to wait until that eye appears and there's some numbers popping in beforehand so that I can make sure that you guys are hearing me right when I start. But we are glad to have all of you in the chat tonight. Want to wish everybody who is a dad, whether that be a dad to a human or to a fur child, a happy Father's Day weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying time with your friends and family this week and getting a chance to hang out with whoever you call family and whoever you choose to celebrate this special day with. So thank you guys for coming. I know that it is a busy weekend for everybody, but I am thrilled that we've got all of our friends here in the chat. So let's do some hellos. And I see Nick in the chat. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Nick, I pulled out a special postcard for you tonight when I was sorting through some postcards. I'm excited to share that. But first off, in the chat, we have Angela. So Angela is here.
That's so true. I am Winnie the Poohing it today.
That's hilarious.
So totally true.
I told Nate he looks a lot like one of those important soccer team owners from England with the way that he was dressed today. So yes, Nate, you're very important. But I love how you're Winnie the Poohing it. I think that's great.
It's way too cold to be doing any of that nonsense. So I did say it, but it's not true.
Yes, Nate has a very nice green outfit on today. Yeah. Let's see. Greg is here. Welcome, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, buddy. Lovely to see you.
And your cousin Gay is here. How wonderful.
Oh, you made it on time, Gay. 10 points. Good on you. She is so furious with me because I gave her the wrong time last week. And she sent me a message today on Instagram saying, is it 12 or is it 2? And I said, oh, it's at 2 because it's 2 o'clock local time. And I said, don't be late. She sent me back a furious message, so I'm going to get it from her.
Well, I have told Nate that I have a Nate clock on my phone, and I do. On my home screen, I have Auckland, London, and LA. So it kind of covers all the various main time zones that I need. So I've got Nate in New Zealand, my friend Peter in England. I can see what time it is for him. And then LA, just because some people in our community are from California and they will post Pacific Standard Time announcements for things. And I, for the life of me, cannot ever figure out the time difference with that. So I've got all my bases covered right there on my phone. So maybe Gay, I don't know if iPhones in New Zealand have that feature, if they're maybe wired different or phones, but you possibly could have a little thing. They're called widgets set onto your phone, so you'll never miss another one of our sales. Let's see. Joan is here. Welcome, Joan.
Hi, Joan Plavier. Lovely to see you. And we have Virginia. Hello, Virginia. Lovely to see you as well.
Welcome, Virginia. We're glad you're here. And Christy, that's not true. You know this. We just love to tease Christy. I told Christy that one of the giveaways we have tonight. We're not doing first because Christy wanted us to do it first. But no, Christy, we will do the Peacock giveaway first, which means we have a Peacock giveaway and some other fabulous giveaways. So do stay around because we've got some really fun things coming your way. And let me just say, on that note, boy, Nate, we have probably one of the best sales. Of course, every sale we have, I think, is really fabulous. And Nate works really hard to curate some great stuff, and I know I do too. And we want to bring the very best to the sale. But let me tell you today, boy, oh boy, you guys are in for a treat. We have stacked all of our best stuff we've been saving and put it all in the sale. We just said, to heck with it, let's do it. We're going all out, and it's fabulous.
Yep, we both have some pretty special things in this sale. Yours probably more than mine, but
oh no, Nate, you know that's not true. Nate has a Victorian jewelry casket coming to the sale tonight, guys. Can you believe it? I can't. And one of the most stunning brooches ever, which you'll have to see in just a moment. But first, some hellos. Denise is here. Welcome, Denise. So glad you're here.
Welcome in, Denise. Lovely to see you. And there is my friend Amy Crawford. Hey, Amy. Lovely to see you too.
Welcome, Amy.
Amy and I talk over chat, message over Instagram all the time. We have so much in common.
That's so wonderful. Yeah, you guys both like the Stones. Is that right?
But it's Pat and I. Pat and I that do the Patricia Wishon. That's the Stones.
Sorry, Amy.
It's other things that Amy and I talk about. Although I send her cool pieces of jewelry, photos of them when I see them.
That's wonderful. Well, good to have you, Amy. We're thrilled you're here. And Julie is returning. Welcome, Julie.
Hey, welcome back, Julie Berry. Lovely to see you. And there is Nick's Vintage Knacks.
Yes, Nick, glad to have you here. And I'm glad you can hear and see me very well. I'm excited to share that postcard. And speaking of postcards, I have some fantastic things to share with you all tonight. Angela, our wonderful moderator in the chat, has taken it upon herself to craft some amazing postcard dividers for me. So I am no longer struggling during the sale, and I wanted to share them with you. We have St. Pat's Day. This is one of the dividers she sent, and she custom made these. She put stickles all around. And I love this one because it says Lucky on the bottom. What a cool vintage playing card from 1981. We have an Easter set of cards that she made. I mean, how cool are these? Christmas, of course, with her signature deer on it. And I love these little vintage postage stamps. And then she did a couple of others. And I think they are the coolest because... let me show you guys. This one, she used all of my own photographs that I've taken in various cities around the world to do vintage neon.
That's so cool.
So cool is that? Oh, we've got the Peacock Diner in the Loop. And here's the Loop as well. Blueberry Hill in St. Louis. We have Las Vegas. We've got Nashville, again, Las Vegas. And I think this was a cool advertisement that she found, which is awesome. She's done 4th of July. Look how awesome that one is. I love the little Betsy Ross gal. She's great. Florals. What a cool collage of florals because I have so many floral postcards. So that's exciting. And then there's more on the way, but we also have a Valentine's Day. So Angela, thank you for doing this. You have literally changed my life over here with all the postcards that I have, a lot of which I received from my grandmother. She collected postcards, and they're just sort of great things to use to show off brooches and add them into your displays. So I'm excited to have, my goal is to have a different postcard every week that you have not seen. So I know that's a tall order, but I think we can do it. And I'm on the mission.
We can. Who else is here? Patricia Wishon is here. Hi, Patty Cake. Welcome in. So lovely to see you. And there is Windy City Debbie. Debbie from Chicago. Welcome in.
Rebecca is here. Welcome, Rebecca.
Hey, Baxter. Lovely to see you.
And Helen.
Helen Melchor. Hi, Helen. Hi, sweetie. Lovely to see you. Gay's right. Our Father's Day is in September. First Sunday of September.
completely different day. Very
Yeah.
interesting. And Helen, I have a brooch that I think you will love tonight, but again, no pressure. There's lots of other H names in our chat, but I just thought of you when I grabbed this brooch. So I'm bringing it to the sale tonight. And speaking of brooches that we're all on the lookout for, Julie, I know you collect kangaroos. And my mom is in Denver visiting my brother, and she found the most spectacular kangaroo brooch today at an antique mall and texted me a picture. I guess she remembered I was looking for kangaroo brooches, and she bought it. So it will be coming to a sale soon, but I'm excited that Mom was able to pick that up for you. So again, no pressure, but I'm just don't ever see kangaroo brooches. So I thought, oh, that's so cool. Let's see. Denise is here as well. Welcome, Denise.
Hi, Denise. And Elderly Poodle is here. Hello, Poodle, my love. And that means that the alleyway is open.
Yep. Poodle, what are we selling tonight? Well, we got some of Nate's hair or a voice recording of him singing.
I think it's fingernail clippings and belly button lint today.
Okay, that's very random, but you know what? I think a lot of people would be here for it because it's from Nate and Newstead.
Noreen Hoffman, welcome in, Noreen.
Welcome, Noreen.
Lovely to see you.
I'm so glad you're here. Who else am I missing in the chat?
Babs Umbundo. Barbara Umbundo is here as well.
Oh, Barbara, there you are. And Val M is here as well.
Hey, Val, lovely to see you. Welcome.
So are you and Gay in a different time zone? Oh, Amy, I see. Amy asks Alexa what time it is at Nate's house. That's a great idea. Gay says, this is such a good idea because obviously relying on Nate is just not going to cut the mustard.
I'm so sorry. Oh, wow.
That's okay. I think every week I practically give Nate a heart attack because I'm very good at doing things right up until the very last second. Not that I don't get things done or prepared in advance. Of course, I'll always be ready for something. But, you know, when I was a kid, I did a news broadcast at my school called Katie's Corner when I was growing up. And my mom, being the news person in real life that she was so used to rushing around and making deadlines that she kind of instilled that skill into me. And so we would get up extra, well, I wouldn't say extra early, but we rushed out the door and we would stop at the grocery store before my program on Monday mornings. We would rush into the grocery store, get candy because we gave away prizes on the show. And we never got the candy in advance. It was always in the morning of. We'd rush into the grocery store, rush out, and we'd make it to school, and I'd have 10 minutes to spare. One time I think I had 5 minutes, but I never was late. I always made it. And that was a very valuable skill Mom taught me, and I'm grateful for it. But I swear I think it gives Nate just the biggest heart attack, and I'm sorry, Nate.
Yep. It's just, it absolutely does my nutting. Absolutely does my nutting. But,
Nate wants to be sitting here like 30 minutes before, just chatting already. And I'm just like, yeah.
I need to ease into these things.
My friend, work on it, Nate.
My friend Kathy Billa is here. Hi, Kathy. Lovely to see you.
Welcome, Kathy. I'm sorry I missed your name to highlight it, but it's here. And Joe S is here. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, Joe, buddy. Lovely to see you. Yeah, my cousin's not been very well. My cousin Gay's been very poorly. Yeah. But it's so lovely to have her with us. I know she enjoys these sales so much.
Well, I hope it brings you a boost, Gay, and know that Louie and I are sending lots of love and pug hugs to you. Mary is here. Welcome, Mary.
Oh, Mary Royer. Hiya, Mary. Lovely to see you. Did we miss Julie S? I think we may have gone over Julie S.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry.
Julie S, welcome in. And welcome in Gracie from Gracie's Loft, Speckled Paws Pottery.
Welcome.
Lovely to see you.
And Julie, Jeffrey's sale is not yet, so it has not happened yet, but there is still time for all of you guys. If you're in the Florida area or you're traveling and you want to hit Jeffrey's and then Misty's, we would love to have you. So this upcoming week, the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd in Ocala. Jeffrey is having his estate sale. I will be live and in person selling some of my amazing vintage, as well as Jeffrey's great things that he has. Lots of mid-century, lots of glass, just in flamingos. If you want one of Jeffrey's flamingos, he will be selling some of those at the sale. So definitely come down and pay a visit, say hi. I'd love to meet you. We would love to meet you. And that will be this week. So you can look out on my Instagram. I did a post about it. On my YouTube, I also did. And then if you check out estatesales.net, you can find all the information you need there. It's real nifty estate sales. You'll find that on the listing. But I've not done that yet, but I'm very excited about it. So it will be fun. And Logan's here from the Vintique Scavenger.
Hey, Logan, buddy. Nice to see you. And SMP Biker is here as well. Hi,
Welcome,
SMP.
And I want to give a little shout out to Logan. Logan posted his first video this week, y'all. So please go check out Logan's channel and say hello and watch his video and make a comment. Logan, I am so excited to watch your video. I've not had a moment to watch anything fun, but I am really excited about doing that after the sale. So everybody go check out Logan. He's fantastic. Yep. And SMP Biker is here. Welcome, SMP. Good to see you.
And also Blue Phoenix. Hi, Blue Phoenix. Lovely to see you.
And Cindy is here as well. Cindy, welcome.
Hey, Cinders. Still haven't found that ring, but we will.
Nope. We will, I promise. Scouts honor, man. Scouts honor. We're working on it. Let's see. We have Patricia from Mayberry Caboodles. Welcome.
Hey, Patricia. Lovely to see. Amy said she'll take 2 jars. I'm thinking, what's the jar of? I've missed out on something. And then I see Patricia's comment, jar of my belly button fuzz.
And let's see. Poodle says she's selling a 10-second glimpse of him at the bus stop on film for $30.99.
That's so overpriced.
I bet it's in an old Blockbuster case too, Poodle. Dana's here as well. Welcome, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Welcome in. Lovely to see you.
Let's see who else is here. Bug is here. Welcome, Bug.
Hey, Bug. Welcome in.
Let's see. Yes, your dad was like Nate, super early for all appointments. Yep, that is not me. It's not a skill I have acquired, but I will maybe learn a little bit differently through Nate. Being friends with Nate, we balance each other out. Hi, Barbara. Welcome.
Hey, Babs. Thanks, guys. It does help. Plus, it gives me a free pass to give Nate a hard time. I can say that I do adore him. You're only human, Gay. You're only human.
And
there's Sandy.
Here.
Hey, Sandy from 4 Sandy's Lilacs. I hope Mr. 4 is doing well.
Yes.
Please fill us in on how he's doing. We're always interested to know and to support you. And Maria Ramirez is here as well. Hello, Maria.
Welcome, Maria. We're glad to have you. And Sonia Cooper is joining us. Welcome.
Hey, Sonia. Welcome in. My favorite Saturday night entertainment. Hi. Thanks so much for coming along.
Well, we are thrilled to have you in the chat, Sonia. And a big welcome, of course, to all of our folks that are watching in the background tonight, whether they've got us on the TV, streaming, casting, or they're just hanging out. We want to say thank you for coming as well, because we love all of our lurkers as well as our in-house chatters. Everybody makes the sale. And boy, do I love putting on a sale while I'm getting some work done around the house. So it is really great to have all of you folks.
Maria Ramirez says that Presley is here tonight. Future brooch collector. Hello, Presley. Is that Maria's grandchild, granddaughter?
I think so. I think that's her grandchild.
Oh, how cool. Hi, Presley. Welcome in. So lovely to have you.
Welcome, Presley. And I will make myself a note. I will send Presley a little something for their first collection.
Yay.
So I will send.
I'm sure I can find a brooch for Presley as well.
Yep. Fantastic. So we'll be sending a little something your way.
Oh, right. Sandy says that he's much better. Fantastic.
Oh, that's such good news, Sandy. We're really thrilled to hear that. Okay, well, I think we've said all of our hellos at this time, but we are going to go ahead and jump into the sale. We've got some amazing giveaways, And Christy, if you're still here, look alive. It's your time, your chance to try to win the fabulous Peacock brooch that we have up tonight. And this one I think is pretty cool. And it's a pretty special little piece. So this is our first giveaway. Nate, how can the fabulous folks at home win this stunner?
She likes your voice already, Nate. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that's adorable.
My crazy accent. I'm sorry about the accent, Presley. I'm sure you're. I might not even be saying the name right. Am I saying the name right? Okay. Anyway, you do not need to buy anything, intend to buy anything to enter into our giveaways. They are our gifts to you. We will cover postage. I will ask you to put a letter of the alphabet into the chat. The correct letter will win this lovely brooch. You can enter as many times as you like, but one letter at a time. So please.
Yes, it actually could be a bird. It could also be a swan. This is an interpretive item here, folks. So if whenever you see this can be, just think of it like Disney. This could be anything. I got the peacock, but because of the way this was shaped, like it kind of swooped up. But I also see that peacocks probably wouldn't have like two things.
I think it's a swan. I think it's a tricked out swan. Susan Romy is here as well. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
So lovely to see. Okay, the letters are coming in, and I better go and look at my list to see what the letter is. Okay.
They are coming in hot. Holy moly, guys. All right. Great job, everybody. Let's see who we have here. Man, I see it, but I'm going to let Nate go back and double check because I don't want to say the wrong name. But yes, our little swan friend is fabulous.
I've seen it once. I'm going to go back up to the top just to be sure.
We're just double checking because we don't want to get anybody's hopes up that didn't actually win. But don't worry, folks. If you didn't win this one, there are 2 other fantastic giveaways throughout the show tonight. So do make sure you stick around for those. All right, Nate, you finding it?
Okay, the letter was S for sugar, and it goes to Virginia. Hello. That's the
Virginia.
First. See, congratulations, Virginia.
Virginia, hello. Congratulations.
Oh, Sally is here as well. Thrifter Not Hoarder. Sal. Hi, Sally. So lovely to see you.
Hi, Sally. Welcome.
Clara Huffman is here as well. Clara, welcome in.
Welcome, Clara. We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Yes, Helen, just put in any letter. You're just guessing A through Z of the alphabet. That is Nate's new giveaway concoction. He's making up the rules for the giveaways, and I think it's great. So, Virginia, congratulations. You get the swan. All right. Now, we're going to jump into the sale here, folks. And before we do, I do want to let everyone know how the sale is going to work this evening. Last week, I forgot to do this. So this is kind of important. If you do claim an item from either Nate or me, please send the following information to my email. That's katie@katiescreations1.com. I do need your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, with zip code and PayPal email so I can get you a shipping quote. And speaking of shipping quotes, we are able to provide you the most fabulous rate through Pirate Ship because we are able to ship both of Nate's items and my items from Florida. Nate has all of his inventory with me, so I am able to offer you an amazing combined rate. So you only have to email one person tonight, and that would be me, and I will handle all the shipping and invoicing for Nate. So that makes it really easy. Also, do make sure that you are in live chat. If you are on a computer and all messages, if you are on a phone, I'm not sure why top chat exists, but if you are on top chat, please go ahead and toggle out of that on your device that you are watching us on because we want to make sure that you are up to date with the feed. Also, when bidding on an item, do realize you will see yourself first as you are closest to your own internet. So refreshing throughout the sale often, that just means going back out of the sale and coming back in. Will make sure that you are as up to date with the feed as possible. We have seen an enormous lag the last couple of weeks. I think everybody has here on YouTube with live sales. So refreshing and coming back in and making sure you're doing all those things throughout the sale will really help. And also that is another reason that we do offer ups here on my channel. That way that you can offer and have an opportunity to purchase the items that you desire most. So you're not trying to be the first person to type in a number. So that's why we do offer ups here. It makes it a little bit easier with the lag, but do go ahead and get your bids in if you're really wanting something, because that bid end will come in sometimes before you hear it, just because of the delay, and you will miss out on the items that you want. We do not do just in case here, just regular good old offer ups. And our fabulous moderator, Angela, is in the chat tonight. You'll find her throughout the evening putting in my email and other helpful tidbits of information and letting us know who wins each item. So, Angela, we could not do this sale without you. You are amazing. Thank you so much. And a couple of quick hellos, because I just saw that my best friend in Florida here, Chastity, came in. So welcome, welcome.
Hiya, Chastity. Lovely to see you. And also, Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Cindy, has popped in as well. And on the note of the rules, people, we really appreciate every one of you comes to our sale. I mean, Katie does so much work on all of the packing and the invoicing. Katie invoices within 24 hours. Is that right?
Yep.
Within 24 hours. So please look out for that invoice. Please check your spam. If you've bought something from one of our sales and you've not got an invoice, please reach out to us. We need our invoices to be paid so we can get more stock and more inventory to bring to you. We have outstanding invoices from 2 weeks ago. So we really do appreciate prompt payment. We really do. So if you don't get that invoice in 48 hours, please reach out to one of us.
That's a big help, Nate. Thank you for reminding everybody, and we appreciate each and every one of you buying. And I do always invoice within 24 hours unless I've specified otherwise. I know PayPal's weird, and sometimes it doesn't send out direct links to email, so it never hurts just to check back in and say, hey, I don't know what's going on.
We have one buyer who never gets the PayPal invoice, and Katie, knowing that, will always email it through. And if there's a problem, if there's some sort of problem, just communicate with us. I mean, I had a while ago one buyer who said, I've had a plumbing disaster. I'm sorry, I can't pay this week. And that is just like no problem at all.
No problem at all.
Absolutely no problem at all. Just talk to us. And Jeannie Blaylock is here from Denver.
Welcome, Mom. Glad you're here. And I don't know who all is watching with you, but welcome to everyone. I just sent a message out to Julie, who collects kangaroos, and I told her that you found some fabulous kangaroos. I do want to show you all some things that will be coming to a future sale, because Mom, being awesome, found this whole lot of fantastic micro mosaics.
Micro mosaics, wow.
So some of those might be coming to a future sale. So stay tuned for that. Very exciting stuff.
Great find, Jeannie.
Boy, tonight, let me tell you guys, buckle in, and it's going to be a fun ride, because we have some incredible stuff. And the first thing starting out, I'm so excited for this.
I'm terrified. Well, Katie and I had a conversation a little while ago about bringing something slightly different to jewelry, but jewelry adjacent. You know, I've sold compacts in the past. And there was something else that I sold that wasn't really jewelry, but it was jewelry adjacent. I can't even remember what that is now. And I have bought something that's not jewelry, but for jewelry, basically. So this is it's Art Nouveau. It's Art Nouveau.
Totally Art Nouveau.
I believe this to be pewter. I think this is pewter. It's a jewelry casket. It's got these just beautiful holly leaves and berries on it. I think this is really lovely. I mean, I like shiny silver, but I think this is really elegant, really interesting. Good hinge, which is really important.
Yeah,
And
you don't find that a lot on the jewelry caskets, right, Nate, with the hinge?
yeah, often they're broken. Often the hinges are broken. This has its inner lining. It is a little tired on the bottom, but I'm sure that someone would be able to, who's craft. I think I could probably do it, and I'm sure you lot are a million times craftier than I am. So you'd be able to fix or replace that inner lining. I don't think I measured it.
Yep.
Sorry, Katie.
No problem. And with Nate's amazing jewelry casket, I am including a mystery brooch inside of this jewelry casket. So you guys definitely want to get this, because I want to put a pretty epic brooch inside to go along with Nate's casket as just a little way of saying thank you for coming to our sales. This is 2 3/4 inches high, and it's about 4 inches long, and it would be absolutely stunning on your vanity. It's starting off at $36 in the chat, Angela.
Sorry, it's a little bit expensive, but not for what it is. Yeah, they're hot. It's holly leaves and berries.
Yep, which I've never seen, Nate.
It is so cool. And you'll get 2 mystery brooches, because I'm putting a mystery brooch in as well.
Fantastic. Nate, I have never seen the holly leaves on a casket before.
No.
I think this is stunning. And the pink lining. I mean, when do you see such luscious pink lining inside of these caskets? Because I usually find them missing. So this is pretty spectacular.
I often see them with the missing lining, and I'm not really too worried about missing lining, to be honest. Janet Pogue, welcome in.
Hi, Janet. Welcome. We're glad to hear. I'm glad that you're here. This is very unusual, and I love the feet, the way the little feet swoop out. I think this and a little vignette on top of your vanity would be fantastic. The way I displayed this in the promo photos, I've got another bracelet coming up later on in the show, but I propped this open and I had the bracelet hanging out the front of it, and I thought it just looked absolutely stunning, like a little casket full of all your best jewels. So this has so much potential to be amazing in your displays, and you're getting one that you don't often find, because I have never seen the holly, and I do find these very expensively, I might add, at these large antique fairs that I visit, and you find them, you know, for tons of money, and you never find them with the holly. So I think that's pretty cool.
It gives me gothic vibes, to be honest. There's something quite gothic about this, and it's a sort of black finish, this sort of gunmetal black. I really like it. I was happy to bring it along. I had to pay up quite a little bit for this, to be honest. Hence it's starting a bit high. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking it.
Stunning. Yeah, this is a great piece, and I love the swoop up here. That is so Art Nouveau, so organic and natural. I mean, it is absolutely stunning.
Yeah. It's an antique. It's an antique, and I love the idea of bringing antiques to the. We have lots of vintage jewelry. I've managed to get some antique jewelry recently as well. I've managed to get some really nice pieces of antique Victorian jewelry, which I'll be bringing to a sale soon.
Yep, and I've got some Victorian jewelry tonight. So if you get the casket and you want something fun to go along with it, you might need the brooch that I've got too. So we've got a lot of cool Victorian stuff coming. If you love this kind of thing, and I do, because it's such a piece of history that you don't find often, and I certainly don't see it in Florida here. So I am just always thrilled when we can bring something this cool to the sale. And I love this, Nate. You did such a good job.
I'm so pleased people are actually liking it. I wasn't sure if anyone was actually going to bid on it.
And you get 2 mystery brooches. Don't forget about that, folks. That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. I love it. And you know whose idea that was? I've got to give credit. That was Christy Garza's idea to do that. And I told her I'd steal it and say it was my idea, but it was her idea.
Yep. Hello, Leanne. Welcome. We're glad you're here. And hey, Georgia. Welcome. All right. Well, we're going to start the countdown on this, folks. Here we are. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, folks.
Hiya, Georgia. Lovely to see you. And
Welcome,
Leanne
Georgia.
C. Hi, Leanne.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
in.
love the feet. Welcome, Leanne. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is such a great piece. Oh my goodness gracious, I love it. All right, I see Angela sold. Who is going to get the amazing jewelry casket? Ooh, there's a lot of bidding happening, so I'm
Wow.
anxious to see
Oh,
who
Noelle.
the winner
Noelle
is.
Padilla is here. Hi, Noelle.
Welcome, Noelle. And
Sandy, thank you so much,
Sandy.
Sandy. Thanks to everyone who's bidding on that. I was really nervous about bringing that piece along. I think when Katie and I were discussing having other things, I probably was on the terps a bit, and I'd probably had a few drinks by that stage. And I afterwards, soberly, I thought, that might not have been such a good idea.
No.
So, but I'm so glad. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks, Andy. Thanks everyone who's bidding on that. I really appreciate it. If you want me to try and get more jewelry caskets, I will. So put a note in the chat if you would like me to try and get more jewelry caskets, because I will, for my granddaughter's birthday. It's her birth flower. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, what a fantastic gift, Sandy. She's going to love that. Oh, that's fabulous. That's
Patricia, I do worry. I'm such a worrywart. Yeah.
Yeah, Nate is, but that's okay. I have to just keep reassuring Nate that he's fabulous and he brings good things, which he does. And I think that's such a great gift, Sandy, that you can hand down that your grandchild will cherish forever. So I think that's just an amazing gift.
Oh, they're going to love that. They've got their very own antique jewelry casket. I think that's so cool.
That is
And
so
someone
cool.
came in.
Welcome.
Susan, yeah, and also
Karen
Lord came in as well. Hey, Karen, lovely to see you.
Welcome, Karen. All right, we got lots of people that want jewelry.
Yes, yes.
So fantastic.
Yep. The brooches are going to be a mystery. We haven't actually picked them out as yet. Sorry. So they are a mystery to us at the moment. But you will get 2 brooches along with it.
Yes, you will, and they will be fantastic. I promise. Okay, we're already on the Victorian train, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it because I know you guys saw this in the promo, and probably a bunch of folks are excited for this, as I am very excited. I have never been able to bring many Victorian pieces to the sale, as I don't find them at a decent price. And of course, they're plain out hard to find. I mean, when you go to the antique shops or to estate sales and things, you just don't find the better jewelry. And when I came upon a whole lot of these recently, I bought every single one they had. I have about 4 of these. They are all extremely different. And this one I think is by far my absolute favorite. So I brought it first. I've consulted Catherine on this, and she tells me that the colors that I have are very unusual with the Victorian sash pins. So I've got this one, and I think it's a stunner. And it goes along nicely with Nate's casket. This is 3 inches in size, and it is a true beautiful Victorian sash brooch. It is starting off a little higher, folks. I have to do it. It's starting off at 45, but wait until you see this incredible stunner because you're just going to lose your mind. It is beautiful. Look at the blue stone.
Wow. Tammy Renee Walker.
Hello,
and Linda.
Tammy. Welcome.
Hi.
This one is amazing. Now, as you can see with the Victorian brooches, sometimes, there's little bits of wear here and there. This gal's been around the block a little bit, but she is fantastic. And I just love it. There's the back. You have the old C clasp and that pin back. And this is just such a stunner. Yeah. This is the kind of thing that I think, because, we don't have furs anymore, really. This would just be great pinned up right here. I think it's fantastic. This would also look amazing on a hat. And with your jewelry casket, if you guys have the jewelry casket, this is an amazing thing to pop right inside. Look at that for a display.
Wow,
How
looks like it's made for it.
amazing. I know. It's perfect for it. So
This
these
is a great
are,
price. These are, I mean, what did Catherine say that these tend to go for?
she said, around $80.
Yeah, I thought so.
So, I mean, they are really good pieces. And I'm going to get this first on Betty so that we can see this a little bit more in detail. But these are just incredible. And
Wow.
I was so thrilled to get this one that has the big blue stone. It's glass. It's just absolutely spectacular. And then you have all of the details. And what I love about this one in particular is you've got the little fleur de lis on the side that are going all the way around. And it's, I mean, it is just really special. It is fantastic. Yeah, I love, love, love this brooch. I see you in, Tammy, at 45. Fantastic.
Well, Tammy might just steal this. Nate, my chain is lovely. Great job finding it. Britta bought me a chain for our book. It hasn't arrived yet. I'm hoping it will fit. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. So glad
And
you like it.
this is a postcard from 1912, and I thought it was perfect for this. It says, "My heart just goes a bumping when I see you pass along. I don't know what's the matter, but there's surely something wrong." So, with our fabulous Victorian lady, we now have a fabulous Victorian brooch, and that is just so fun. So, if you've got a vintage display and you do postcards, I think this would be fantastic with your flower frogs. And also, Alex mentioned to me at Chapter 2 Vintage Co. that you can take these brooches and make them into napkin ring holders or sachets for your curtain tiebacks. A great, fantastic ornament at Christmas time if you want to do an old Victorian Christmas tree. I just think it's stunning. Yeah, this is really a great brooch, folks. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. I see Greg at 46. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, folks. Yes. Oh, Julie, it would be fabulous on a scarf. Yeah, this is a really unique brooch, and I do have 4 different ones that will be coming to the sale at some point, folks.
I've got about 6 coming. So, you know, people have asked us for antique jewelry, and we have trying to respond to that request. And there's the sold.
And that goes to Noelle Padilla for 67. Thank you, Noelle. That is an incredible buy. You are going to love that piece. Yeah.
Congratulations. Thanks to everyone who's bidding on that brooch. That's a quality piece, Katie. You have absolutely bought a really quality piece of antique jewelry. I love it.
Yeah, and it's one that you just don't find very often. So getting to bring these to the sale is to me really quite special. So I'm glad that you all like these as much as I do, because I think they're just wonderful and don't find them very often. All righty. Now let's see here. Ooh, this is exciting. I love this brooch. It is so mod and perfect and fabulous in all the ways. We love butterfly brooches, but this one, Nate, I think I told Nate when we were looking at these that this is probably the best butterfly brooch I've ever seen, because the Austrian crystal in it. And you know, well, I love an Austrian crystal brooch. This is 2 inches, and it is going to start off at $22 in the chat, Angela. And oh, it is a stunner, folks.
Yeah, the quality of these crystals is absolutely insane. Did we black light test this,
Yes.
Katie? I can't remember if we did. This is a great quality crystals in this.
Your yellow stones do glow very slightly, but there isn't an overly large glow. But these are fantastic, these brooches.
I see a lot of butterflies, and I don't buy a lot of butterflies because I just often don't like the way that they're modeled. This, I think, is modeled really successfully. The curves to the wings, the rhinestones on the antenna. I just thought it was really, really nicely made. And when I sent it to Katie, she really loved it. She said that she really rated this one.
Yeah, I rate this one highly. I love the shape of the wings down here because to me that is so 1960s. And of course, Aurora Borealis stones, as you see here, these kind of beautiful orangey peach Aurora Borealis, they did not come out until 1958. So we know that this is after 1958, but it's fantastic. And Angela, yes, if you're interested in bidding on this, you are more than welcome to just let me know. We can do the bid. And I see you, Maria, in at 25. Let's get this on Betty. Good old Betty over here. She is fantastic. She is fabulous. Now we do have a little pin in Betty, so it makes it a little easier for me to show the brooches.
That looks really good. That's the perfect spot for that. That looks very cool.
That is fabulous.
Bron has a collection of English and Norwegian enameled butterfly brooches that she will often wear, and she often wears it on her shoulder, so it looks like a butterfly's just sort of landed randomly on her shoulder. It's really quite cute.
That is a great suggestion for wearing butterfly brooches, Nate. I love that. That is so fantastic.
Oh, they are hearts. The lower wings are hearts. Yeah.
Oh, they do look like little hearts. What a great look. That's fantastic. Okay, well, I see you, Maria, at 25. So we are going to start the countdown. I do have a pretty perfect postcard for this, I think. This is one of my favorite postcards. It's Heartiest Congratulations, because I think we don't say heartiest enough. And I think that is a fantastic vintage word that needs to come back. This is from 1911, August 14th of 1911. Look how fantastic that is. Oof, I love that. Okay, we're going to start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And absolutely a great way to decorate your hat. That is so true. I love that.
I think Maria had a bid of 25 first on this.
Oh, she
actually,
sure
sorry,
did.
Sorry,
no,
Amy.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Amy. So that's where that lag comes in. We've been having such a struggle with the lag. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Oh, and that is sold. And we're going to see who that goes to. There is such a severe lag, Nate.
Yep, it is so long. I think it's like 12 seconds. Yeah.
Julie,
thank you so much, Julie. I'm sure you'll love it. That's a lovely quality brooch.
That's fantastic, Julie. And I know Julie loves her animal brooches and things, so that is a fantastic piece. You will not be disappointed with this. Okay. Yeah, 12 seconds. I was counting. It's a severe lag tonight. Okay, let's see. Now, I know I've got some friends in the chat that have initial that begins with H or ends with H, and that is precisely why I picked up this fabulous little brooch. Now, I have one of these. I should have worn mine tonight, but I have a fantastic collection of Trifari brooches, and anytime I can bring Trifari to a sale, boy, I jump on the chance because I love Trifari. And this is just a small little Trifari H. I think it is so sweet. It is 1 1/4 inches in size, and it is part of their letter series. I have a K just like this, so we can be twins. And this is going to start off at just $12 in the chat. It's a little gold tone H, and it is so cute. Now, the way I wear mine is I like to wear it just right on my collar. I think it's so fantastic up there. And it also looks really great, too, on a hat. So if you have just a little thing that you want to put a letter on, I think H is perfect. And so I'm bringing H. My grandmother, her last name was Hirsch by marriage. And so, of course, H is always a great letter in our family as well. But I love the H. And Trifari is a fantastic maker. This brooch here is a crown Trifari. So it's got, I believe, their Trifarium metal that they invented right after the war. So this is probably around 1950, 1960. A little letter sweater brooch. Trifari was founded by Gustavo Trifari and his uncle in 1910. His uncle was a goldsmith, and they came over from Italy. So they really understood how to make some of the very, very best jewelry. And I mean, I still think Trifari is one of the best names out there. Let me get this on Betty so that we can see what that looks like. Oh, I cannot get this on Betty. Betty does not want to wear the H because she's a B. So we're just going to go ahead and put this on one of our little postcards here. Let's see which one. Let's do this one. We're going to put this on our bear postcard from the Great Smoky Mountains. You guys can see this. Yeah, H for Hottie. There you go. All right. I see Noreen Hoffman at 12. H for Hoffman. I was thinking of you also, Noreen. So let's go ahead and start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and your oldest granddaughter is
nice.
an H.
Oh, that's cool.
That's great. This would be great on a backpack too if you have a granddaughter that wears a backpack to school. That would be fun for that too. All right, Noreen, that is headed to you. Fantastic, Noreen, for 12.
I think it's hilarious that your clutch is named Betty, as in Betty Davis. Which Betty was she actually named after? I really can't remember.
I don't know what we named her after. I just think we liked the name.
Maybe we just like Betty. We've had it Betty for so long now.
No, Nick, after I said that, I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh, Nick, I didn't even get that.
We did name Blanche. Here's our necklace display. Blanche was named after the Golden Girls. Maybe, that's right. We were doing a Golden Girls theme because we had Betty and Blanche. I don't know why we have Bob. Bob's our earring display. And then we have Blingo Star. So we got a little bit of the Beatles. We have Bernadette. So Bernadette, I don't know where we get Bernadette from.
I think we asked people to name them.
Morticia.
I think we just asked people to, and we chose the name we like the most.
Yes, and Blanche. Yeah, we just asked for suggestions, but I think the Golden Girl theme was definitely on the way. I love this card too. I think the bears getting into this old beetle bug is really fun. Okay. Bob for earbobs. Oh, yeah, maybe. There you go, Christy. That works. That totally makes sense. That jives. All right. That's fun. I was in a tent in California one time in the redwoods, and a bear came and attacked the tent, mauled the tent across from me. Someone had left power bars inside, and the bear literally clawed down the side and ate all the power bars. So if you're ever in a camping situation and they tell you to use bear lockers, there is a reason, and definitely follow instructions. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Oh, this one. This is probably, I know I say this about a lot of brooches, but this one, man, this one.
Katie and I both really like this one. This is another one that I really had to pay up for. Once I saw it, I was just not letting this one go. This is one of two that I think are my favorites in this particular sale. Beautiful quality rhinestones. The color is just this green and teal. Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. It's big as well. I love this mix of cabochon and faceted rhinestones, marquise, and rounds. Um, I just think it's
I'll do
beautiful.
that one next, Christy.
Um, I'm sorry, people. Again, it's a bit more expensive. It's $35. Um,
And it does have a very, very pale glow to it. I don't know if that's going to show up, but it does glow. And guys, this is 2 3/4 inches. This is huge. And the teal stones mixed with the green, mixed with the emerald, is a color combination that I just never find. And yes, St. Patrick's Day, stunning brooch. I mean, look at that on. Is that not just the most gorgeous thing you've ever
yeah,
seen?
it's a beautiful brooch.
It is really spectacular. We're going to get this on Betty because, y'all, I absolutely love this. And the fact that you have all of this metal detail here coming out, and you've got the cabochons in the middle and all the marquise and the rounds. I mean, Nate, don't you think that's a fantastic combination?
It's a beautiful design. Someone who knew what they were doing designed this brooch. I just looks so quietly glamorous. I think that's what it is. It's just quietly glamorous. This green is my favorite color. It's how heavy would you say that you feel that is? I mean, it's a substantial brooch.
It is. When you put this in your hand, it's got that nice weight to it. You know, when you pick something up and you go, that's quality, you can just feel it like you do in glass and other vintage items. This is quality, but it's not so heavy that suddenly it's going to weigh your shirt down. So, I mean, it's definitely a good weight, but it's not too heavy. And I love that this is all open in the back because you've got the light that just pours through this. And for St. Patrick's Day, this would be a fantastic brooch for summer. I mean, this is just one of those things that you're not going to probably find again in a brooch. And I've got the perfect postcard for this. This is from 1907. It's our good luck postcard. And I think this is really fantastic with this brooch. I mean, it just is perfect for it.
Yep, one rivet and lots of puddling.
Yep, lots and lots of puddling on the back, which is amazing. So you can see how they would have had to weld each one of those little pieces together. Not weld, but solder. And you can see that puddling where the solder was made, where it was put on to make that back. And then each one of these glass stones is all prong set. So, you know, as opposed to gluing something in where it might fall out, you have the prong set, which makes it just so much nicer. So, all right, we're going to get this on our postcard. Oh, that is just a stunner.
Babs Umbundo says, I just bought today a beautiful light and dark green brooch with earrings. How lovely. That sounds fabulous.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful. And we would love to see a picture of that. So if you guys purchase from the sale tonight or from previous sales, or you buy something in the wild and want to share with us, please do on Instagram. We love checking the brooch gang hashtag that we have started. And it's a fabulous way to post your brooches. So you can share them on you or just on a display. You don't have to share your face, but we do love getting to share all the brooches that we're wearing and finding and buying in the community. So there's Angela's The Brooch Gang. Yes, it would look good on a Blanche too. So if you have your display and you pin brooches all over, this would be fabulous on a Blanche. It certainly would. All right, let's start the countdown on this. This is the stunner. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in, folks. That is a statement and a half. Holy cow. I love this so much. Oh,
There's sold, and I think I know who that goes to my cousin Gay. Thank you, Gay. That's a great price,
That
honestly.
is a great brooch.
Even with the exchange rate as dreadful as it is, if you were to buy that from your brooch lady at Stoves and Pipes, Pans and Stoves, how much would that brooch lady put that in for?
It would probably be $55 to $60 from my brooch lady. So, she's got some really great stuff, but she's got quality.
Thank you so much, Gay.
You're getting an excellent deal on that. I love, Nate, so much that you call that Stoves and Pipes. It will forever be Stoves and Pipes. It really is Fans and Stoves, but I think Stoves and Pipes is just so much better. That's funny. Okay, let's see. What shall we do? Well, how about we do a necklace? Let's switch things up a little bit. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I told Christy, who's in the chat, that I would do the pink and turquoise brooch. So I am going to go ahead and do that. Hi, Sheila. Welcome.
Oh, Sheila, welcome in. And Sarah, if Sarah's still up, probably past her bedtime. But lovely to see you, Sheila.
Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Sheila. We're glad you're here. All right, Christy, we're going to do this one next. This is 1 3/4 inches in size. This is going to start off at just $22. And this brooch is really unique because it is, I love this. It has some of the best quality rhinestones, but also it has these beautiful milky pink stones, and I love the big round in the center with the marquise that go out, and then you have these turquoise stones. Now these are not glass, these are plastic, but these, I believe, they're cold to the touch, so I do believe all of these are glass on the outside. Now this one's an interesting brooch because on the back, look how far that pin back extends past that clasp. This is older. This is definitely older, like 1940s, 50s era. But probably I lean more towards 40s because look at the way that pin back extends past that clasp. Now, safety clasps, which is what this has, was invented in 1930 something. So we know it's definitely after 1930. And you can tell also by the hinge, but this has some age to it, y'all. This
Such an interesting combination, that blue and that pink with those perfectly clear rhinestones. It's really beautiful.
It's beautiful. And look at it on this shirt. I think that goes really well. And it does, Maria. It sort of has this moonstone effect. Can you see how that is? I hope it's showing up. That pink stone in the middle has a crazy moonstone effect. Now, I did check this, and what's wild to me is that the little parts that are moonstone-like glow bright green. Bright green.
Wow.
It's crazy to me. So this is just a really fantastic, I'm knocking over Blanche. Really fantastic brooch. And I think on Betty in particular, because of its shape, that just fits so perfectly on her. She is fantastic. Yeah, I absolutely love her. I think she is just fabulous. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the countdown, get this on one of our postcards. Man, I'm just knocking everything over. Let's see. Let's put this one on. Oh, let's do this. Even a dog would. Isn't that adorable? From 1900, this little postcard. So,
Gaza. Hi, Gavin. Grady Grappa Vintage Recordings. Hey, buddy.
Gavin, welcome to the sale. We're glad to have you here. Gavin has been sharing some great vinyl over on his YouTube channel, so do go check out Gavin's channel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Christy's at 22. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, folks.
And there's Karen Gillette as well. Welcome in, Karen. Lovely to see this. There's talk about handcuffs in the chat again. Yeah, I'm not regularly tied up with my handcuffs.
I think so too, Gay. Actually, I ordered some different pens. So we have some new ones coming that are just silver and flat and very minimal. So that they're on their way to me from Amazon. I just don't have them yet. But I agree with you, Gay, because
Yeah.
they do interfere with the beauty of the brooches. Let's
Nighty night, Christy. Christy's got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along.
That
Hi,
was
Lena.
Christy.
Hey, Lena, my Cherokee Rose. How lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, welcome, Lena. Pug hugs to you. We're glad to have you in the sale. All right, Christy, sleep tight. Have a great day at work tomorrow. And now you can rest knowing you have secured your favorite brooch of the sale. All right. Now let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, I love this. This is just such an engineering marvel, Nate. This next piece. I love this. This is going to start off at $22. I don't really have a way to measure it because it's super stretchy. But tell everyone about this, Nate.
It actually starts at $20. Sorry.
Did I say 22? I'm sorry.
I have it as 20.
Yeah.
It's an absolute genius piece of design and fabrication. And not only that, you will be in great company if you buy this because Katie has one and I have one as well.
We can be twins. We can match.
And I totally love the idea of wearing this. It's really glamorous, but really comfortable. It's got a really large stretch as well, so it goes over my big man hands, so it will be fine.
Ignore the paint on my arm. Our apartment complex had paint and sip the other night, and I painted a terrible. Well, I think it's better than probably like some things, but it's not great. But I did do some painting, and I can't get this off my arm, so I don't know what kind of paint they had at the at the apartment, but it's on me now. But
and it was such an interesting painting too. I mean, it was obviously a bridge. We both knew it was a bridge, but Ange and Christy thought it was some other things, which was really, really odd.
Yeah, it was. This is such a good piece. When Nate got this, I was like, oh my word, I have to find one. And then lo and behold, I got lucky and found one in a jewelry lot that I bought. And so Nate has one, I have one, and now you guys can have one. And look at how this is made. You know those accordion racks that we all put our hats on? A lot of people have by the door, particularly I think like in Maine. This looks just like it, but in jewelry. I mean,
look how it's constructed. Look at the construction on it. It's just genius.
Oh, it's fabulous. And then each one of these stones are prong set, and they are in really good condition for their age. I mean, look at the sparkle on that, and then how easy it is to just slip this on. And look, I mean, it will. This is Bernadette, who's pretty large in size, and this will fit all the way down on Bernadette. So you can see that it's a really great size. Doesn't matter what wrist you have, it will get tiny or get large, and it's just beautiful. I just love this.
I love it, and they look so good on. It's just this simple elegance. It's lovely.
And so I don't really have the right watch on for this. But if you had a little watch and then you had this with it, imagine what a statement that would be. I think it's fantastic. It's so easy to wear. And what I love is that it hugs your wrist. So you're not flopping and dangling and having, stuff that hits when you're working and doing things all day. It's just on. But it's also great if you've got any weddings or formal events to go to too. It's very comfortable. All right, so let's start the countdown. I see Gay at 35. I'm going to put this on Bernadette. She's going to be my little helper.
Yeah. People are saying that the men's wristwatches used to have bands like that. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah, my grandpa had tons of wristwatches that had little stretchy bands. But nothing manufactured this way though. Not exactly the same design, but it's very cool. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And yes, Angela, I will show everybody my painting.
Patricia, Patricia's telling Janet that Helen Melchor is pregnant with my twins, which is probably real news to my cousin.
So this is the painting, the image, the inspiration image. So again, there's the good picture, and this is the best that I could do. So
it's like the same image.
Well, not exactly, but I appreciate you, Nate, being so kind. But it's very similar, I think, in the color scheme of it. I think that my perspective is off. So if you notice, like in this, the bridge isn't straight across. It's going more like at an angle that way. But I did my best. And we didn't have any pencils or anything, so I couldn't really sketch. But it was fun to do.
Okay. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're going to love that. We're all going to be twinsies.
Yay, gay. Congratulations. That is headed to you. All right. Good grab. Okay. Let's see here. That goes in here. And now we're moving on to our next item. Let's see. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you and Gavin and everyone. If one of you guys wants that lucky painting, maybe I will bring it and do it as a giveaway on the sale one night if you guys are interested. All right. Let's see. Let's do the necklace because I mentioned the necklace. Okay. I love necklaces that are different. And I love skeleton keys. And when I saw this, I just kind of thought it was like the perfect marriage of the two. This one, it's not marked, but it has a very Arthur Pepper feel to me. Nate mentioned it also kind of reminded him of that quality Avon jewelry. But I just think this is the coolest little necklace. And I love that it's so easy to wear. I'll get it measured up for you, but this is going to start off at just $18, and it has these beautiful cabochons. So you have the blue and then that beautiful red ruby kind of pinkish color. And then you have rhinestones that go all the way around the barrel of the key. And then on the back, look at the design on the back. How lovely is this? I think this is so cool. It is not marked. It's definitely vintage. As to how vintage, I don't know. I'm guessing probably like 70s vintage would be my best guess on this. Could be earlier. It has this really fantastic quality chain. If you notice how all of that's linked together, it is really, really stunning. This is, let me measure this here for you. So this is a long necklace. So this is, let's see, this is almost, 30 inches long. So this is a very long necklace. But that's what I kind of love about it because it's so easy to put on and it just hangs down really nicely. So it goes all the way down, you can see, but look how beautiful that is. Is that not just such a statement piece?
That's lovely.
Oh, I love it. Now, this reminds me particularly of a book that my mom used to read to us when I was little called Auntie Claus. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that book. It is an amazing series of books for kids surrounding Christmas. And if you have not read those or you have grandchildren, Auntie Claus is wonderful. But she always wears a special key around her neck, which takes her to the North Pole. So this is Auntie Claus's necklace in my mind. Or to the secret garden. Yes, absolutely. let's get this on Blanche so we can see how this looks. And of course, you can always put this on a different chain and shorten it if you wish. But I think the length is really just perfect.
That's interesting, Gay. And interesting that you call this a skeleton key.
Yes.
See, that's not what a skeleton key is to me.
Well, I've heard that actually skeleton keys aren't all this old-fashioned looking key. They technically are different. So what's your definition, Nate?
I don't know what this would be particularly called, but to me, a skeleton key has always been a key that opens all the locks, like a master key or something like that. I don't know if that's what other people think, but I love this thing. I think it's beautiful.
I think it is too. Yeah, I've always heard skeleton keys technically open all of the doors. So they were like a master lock, like needed for a janitor. But we in the States, I don't know about all of you guys in the chat, I have always been told growing up, oh, these old-fashioned keys are skeleton keys. Probably not, but I think they're very cool. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, or nanny claws. Absolutely. All right, let's start the countdown on this. I just absolutely adore this necklace. I think it's so different. And look at the back. Yeah. I mean, look at the deep. Let's see if I can you guys see? Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. And all the rhinestones are there. Everything's present. Amazing condition.
And you got to hand it to the designer. There's something about designs. This happens a lot in Japanese and Chinese design pieces where they will design a piece that is unlikely to be seen. You know, they put that design on the back of that key where it's really unlikely that anyone's actually going to see it, but it's just such a lovely finishing touch.
Yeah, it is. It really just speaks to the quality of a piece when they take time to finish the little edge on a bracelet, you know, where the clasp meets. All those details matter, and I think they really add to a piece. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Blanche needs a lint roll. She's got a little lint on her. These jewelry displays, I kid you not, are so hard to keep lint free. They are just impossible. All right.
Oh, I think I see some bids coming in after the sold, which means that we are lagging. So please refresh, everybody.
Yep. Take a moment and refresh. That sold to Maria for $20. Alrighty, Maria, that is coming to you. What a great piece, Maria. Okay. Maria, that is yours.
This next one of mine is one of my favorites, maybe my second favorite. This is the first time I have ever seen a brooch like this. It has a really unusual feature to it. And I don't think Katie had seen one either.
No.
And we did some searching for it. We found one example of the same brooch.
On a jewelry collector's website, might I add.
On a collector's website, so it wasn't priced. But this is a West German post 1958 because it's got Aurora Borealis stones to it. West German, great quality crystals. It has a posy holder next to it. Can you see there? It has a little filigree flower holder. So you've got a vintage flower rhinestone brooch with a little posy holder to put in a real flower in. I've never seen the like. Has anyone ever seen one of these before?
Yep, I have never seen such a thing, and I think this is just such a statement. Now, this brooch kind of throws me off because it is West German, and I will show you it's marked on the bottom here, made in Western Germany. Right here on the back of the posy holder. It's hard to see, but there it is. But look how long this pin back is.
Yeah.
Like that makes me think 1940s. And then of course with the filigree is very 40s. But
Yeah.
then you have these Aurora Borealis stones, which we know could not have been 1940. So this just, I don't know, but I think it's fabulous. Now, Western Germany, Nate, did you write down those dates?
Yeah. So those brooches marked Western Germany between 1949 and 1990, I
Yeah.
think.
But this is
1949 to
definitely
1990.
older because you can see by the pen back. There's just, that is like really amazing.
I
Yeah.
think this is really unusual. As I say, I've never seen one before.
Yep, I've never seen one of these. And how beautiful would it be to put this on and then have your little daisy or your fresh pick out of your garden right on your shirt or on
Yeah.
your handbag? How fabulous. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is starting at
Again, I'm sorry. It's 35. I know it's expensive. I'm sorry. This is another one that I wouldn't let go.
No, I think this is such a unique brooch. And those blue stones are just crazy blue. I mean,
And we thought about maybe the stones have been replaced, but
I don't
I,
think so.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's a beautifully constructed piece and so unusual. I mean, has anyone out there actually seen a rhinestone brooch with a posy holder?
I never have.
No, I think it's so unusual.
And I know that these were not replaced because the example on the collector's website we found had these same stones. So that means that someone had to have
Yeah.
this exact brooch, replace the stones in it, and
That's
replace
right.
one that's like halfway around the country.
Yeah.
And it's just so fantastic, you all.
Yeah, Angela leaves for an hour last week, and we absolutely lost the plot, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, man. Without Angela, we are just like two lost puppies in the forest.
We were a mess. We were a total mess.
Well, see, I
people,
told Nate that I would put in the start, and then I would forget because I'm used to having Angela. So then nothing would get done, and then Nate, it was just such a
it was a mess. And I said to people, "Don't tell Angela," and they did. I'm sure they did, but she she went back in the chat and read it all.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna get this on.
That's right. Karen Gillette helped us out.
Karen was a rock star, man. Without Karen, we would have been in trouble. Will you be my beau? I love, love, love this little postcard. I think it's so fantastic. And we are going to get our flower brooch right on the edge of this postcard. And boy, does that look stunning. I love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here. I see you, Amy, in at 38, 39 now. So here we go. Get your bids in, folks. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. Hello, Daniel. Welcome.
Hey, Daniel Bard. Lovely to see you. It's been a long, long time. Gay, I'm so sorry I told you the wrong time last week. I'm so sorry.
Gay. All right. We're going to see. We got that bid in from Angela. I see the sold. So who is going to get that? Ooh, Noelle. Congrats. What a get.
I can't see Noelle. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Noelle. That is such a unique piece. You're going to absolutely love it. It will not disappoint.
Yeah.
It is such an interesting piece, and people will love it.
Oh, sorry, Amy, you missed out, but hopefully there'll be something else for you. And I am so sorry that you are going through that. We're sending our love to you tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, Noelle. That is a really stunning brooch. All right. Now, I say let's just go for this brooch because I love it. I think this is fantastic. Now, I don't often get a chance to bring Weiss to the sale either because usually I hoard the Weiss. Nate knows my paparazzi drawer is just crazy blingy now. And this I almost kept because, again, it's Weiss. And I just love Weiss. But Weiss also is just a manufacturer of brooches that are incredible, and they are now very sought after in the collector's market. So when you find them, people genuinely know what they have. And this, I was so thrilled I could bring it at a price that I could bring to the sale, and give you guys a deal. And this is beautiful, man. Just
This
absolutely.
quality, the
Oh,
quality of these stones is absolutely crazy.
yeah, it really is. Now, this is going to start just a little higher. It is Weiss, so do keep that in mind. It is $40 start. But y'all, have you ever seen stones this shiny?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, this
incredible.
is, the clarity is like looking into a crystal clear water in another country. I mean, it is miraculous, the sparkle on this. And this is Weiss, folks. Let me show you the mark on the back. It is authentic Weiss. It has all that amazing puddling. There's the Weiss mark. Now, Weiss was founded by Albert Weiss in 1940. He came over from Coro, so he really, really understood how to make jewelry. And Coro is another great manufacturer of brooches. And his company was only around from around 1942 to 1970 because his son took over and sort of unfortunately ran the company into the ground. So there is only a very short window in which Weiss brooches were made. If you think about it, compared to Trifari or other companies that were around a lot longer. So this is an incredible deal on this brooch.
Carly, hey Carly, lovely to see you.
Harley, welcome. And look at the dimensionality of this. I mean, see how much detail went into this. These are not just flat, they stair step down. And then you have the beautiful baguettes. You've got these emerald cuts, or are these emerald or cushion cuts, Nate?
That looks like a cushion. I
Yeah,
think that looks like
cushion
a
cut.
cushion to me.
Which you
Cushion
don't.
and ovals and a emerald cut.
Yeah, I mean, talk about amazing, this design. Absolutely spectacular, y'all. And I mean, from back here, and I'm now sitting pretty far away from the camera, you can still see the sparkle on this.
Yeah,
This is crazy, y'all.
such quality.
Yeah,
What's this
I'm
out of the outer side? They're ovals. Um,
amazing.
that's an oval cut, but that's such a pretty design.
It is an absolutely stunning design, y'all. And I think this is beautiful. Look at this on Betty. Oh, I just want to eat this up.
It's gorgeous. It's an amazing brooch. This is such a quality piece. You bring such quality, Katie. This is beautiful.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Nate, because I drove all the way to Savannah to get this brooch. So that's a 2.5 hour drive for me. So this was quite the brooch I had to have when I saw it. And I knew that it was worth the drive, so I made the drive, and here it is. It's fantastic. Let me see if I can get this on. I want to change the way I've got this directed on Betty. I think it's spectacular, but I do. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is fabulous. Weiss is just such an incredible maker. It, to me, Weiss is up there in the quality when you talk about vintage costume jewelry with
Yep.
Eisenberg, Kramer,
Juliana.
Juliana, and Hattie Carnegie. We are now at that level of
Yeah.
vintage brooches, and it is
Linda Rowe. Princess Catherine had a brooch on today. Did you see her snappy new haircut? She's
ooh.
she's got a lovely, lovely haircut. It's so sweet.
I love that we are taking inspiration from the royals and wearing brooches, and that they have a different brooch on every day. I think it's so cool. And of course, guys too wearing brooches. Talk about all of the stuff that we're seeing now at red carpet events in Hollywood. Is that not fantastic?
Yeah.
Guys should totally wear a brooch because they're just
I
awesome.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Daniel, Nate, your voice is awesome. Ever thought about doing narration or broadcasting? Oh, that's really kind of you. Everyone sounds like this here, so it's not special at all here. And I find my voice a little bit cringy, but that's very nice of you to say, bud.
Nate, I love your voice, and I could totally listen to you on like an international broadcast. I think it would be great. All right, we're going to get this on to our RCA building Rockefeller postcard here from New York City. And I think this is spectacular. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown, folks. This is a great brooch at a fantastic price. Usually, also, when you find Weiss, even if the stones are damaged, people will price them so high, and just because of the name. And this has absolutely not a single flaw. Like, it is in absolutely spectacular condition. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the countdown, folks. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So good, so fantastic.
Not all New Zealand dudes have a boss baritone as you do. That's so sweet. We need teddy bears with his voice in it saying good night.
Good night. Oh, I would love that. A teddy bear, yes.
I did actually record telephone messages for two people. And I think you were one of them, Katie.
Yep, you did.
I recorded yours, and your grandmother got so confused that there was some dude answering your phone that you had to get rid of it. And I recorded one for Christy as well, for Christy Garza, and she could never work out how to make it get onto her telephone. Phil.
Hi, Phil. Welcome.
Phil from South Australia. Hey. Yeah, you have one too, Angela, but it says something completely different.
Welcome, Phil. Yes, it was so wonderful. Nate did a voice message for me along with Angela, Christy, and I think Carrie was on it. And they were all singing a little song for me that was like, Katie, vintage and vinyl, spinning those rockin' 50s records, boop, boop, a doop. And that was my voicemail, and I thought it was great. And then apparently my grandmother, she would call me and leave a message and thought it was a guy because she's got, some hearing loss. And my mom was like, you got to get rid of that. I don't know what it is. It's different, and it's freaking grandma out. And I'm like, okay, we'll take it down. But I loved it. So Nate did a great job.
It was a long time ago before you started business.
Oh, yeah.
In the alleyway.
This was probably like right after I met Nate, and we had talked for a while. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Almost 3 years ago. Yeah. So yeah, I have done a little bit of voice work, but it was gratis. What's a Teddy Ruxpin? What's a Teddy Ruxpin? Greg says, Nate, you should have been the voice of Teddy Ruxpin.
I feel like I know what that is, but I can't pull it to mind. Oh, teddy bear. Yeah, that's okay.
It's a teddy bear.
Yeah, in the 80s, Carly. That's right. A talking bear. Yeah. The
20 in the 80s.
Nate, did you ever have places like Chuck E. Cheese in New Zealand where you would go and there would be arcade games, and then they'd have the little arcade would have a theme. So like Chuck E. Cheese is a mouse. Did you ever have anything? Okay. We had something called, I think it was at Adventure Landing. And there's other places that had this, but they were animatronic, like animals, and they would play music, and they were in a band. And we had one at our Adventure Landing. I think it was Adventure Landing. Chuck E. Cheese might have had one too. But the animatronics never worked correctly. So they would kind of go slow, and the bears would be beating like this on their drums. And it was the creepiest thing. When I was a kid, I was terrified of it. And Chuck E. Cheese, he came out and was walking towards me when I don't know how little I was, but I started apparently screaming, help, he's going to take me away from my family, help.
Oh, no.
I was horrified. I did not want anything to do with it.
Wow. Yeah, you know, someone had suggested those talking teddy bears. They didn't call them rux pins, though, if that's the word. I can't remember. And we build a bear or something. And didn't we one day on a conference call go and look at build a bear sites?
Yeah,
They were expensive.
they're
They were
crazy.
they were crazy expensive.
They're like $50, and then when you get the clothing and everything too, you've spent like $100 on this bear. But they were Build-A-Bears when I was in school were all the rage to have Build-A-Bear parties. Um, so yeah, Build-A-Bear. But I did. I took you in Build-A-Bear. I took Nate to our local mall and showed him around, so he could see what an American mall looked like.
Yeah. So I don't think we'll be doing vintage bears. I don't think anyone would buy them at the exorbitant price that they would be.
No. Nate, what were you most surprised about in our local malls?
I'm not sure if I remember too much of the malls, like the supermarkets. A lot of, the crazy cereal aisles. I mean, we've got some extensive cereal aisles, but nothing like that. And I'm always horrified. And Angela sends me these pictures all the time of the hard boiled that you can buy hard boiled eggs and the shredded. We get shredded cheese here, but I just wouldn't buy it. Yeah, but the hard boiled, and I say that to people all the time. You know, you can buy hard boiled eggs, and that people just don't believe me. They think it's incredible. It's just such a difference.
Yes, that's right, Patricia. You could buy several brooches instead.
Several brooches, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot more preservatives, I'm sure, and things than you do, Nate. Okay, this next brooch is 1.5 inches in size. It's going to start at $18, and I love this, Nate, so much. I know I say that about a lot of brooches because I just genuinely love the beauty of brooches, but this one looks like clear crystal water. It's so cool.
I love this as well. I think this beautiful pale blue and the clear rhinestones, and again, it's one of those brooches that doesn't just have 4 prongs on a stone or 6 prongs on a stone. Look at the amount of prongs on each of these stones. Would you say this is early 60s, late 50s?
Yeah, I would agree with that because it's got the Y back and then it does have the little rivet. So this is definitely a vintage brooch. I love these because don't they remind you of like the clear blue on a Jolly Rancher? Like just that fantastic blue.
Do they glow? Nate, I found the serving sizes for meals in the US so big. And yeah, I went to the States 3 times on business and the servings were crazy.
Yeah, for probably one of your servings, Nate, I actually think that probably our little meals that you can get and heat up from like Healthy Choice are probably about the size of your portions over there because those are always pretty small to me. Like I eat those and I'm hungry still. It's just amazing like how trained we are to eat.
My portion sizes are pretty pretty modest. Did we test that for glow? Someone was saying, Maria.
It does not glow, but I will tell you, Maria, I am not sure what glows and doesn't anymore, so I do test everything. But that's a great thing to remind. Look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? This is just fantastic.
That's a lovely little brooch. Lovely quality.
I would wear this. I would totally wear this buttoned up. You know, like this is not the best shirt to do this with here. But I would totally wear this like buttoned up at the collar because look how pretty that would be. That would be stunning. Oh, I love this. Let's get this on a postcard. How about this? We will do Main Street postcard in Joplin, Missouri. So we got anybody from Joplin, Missouri. We have the perfect postcard for the perfect brooch. These are glass stones.
Are those blue stones faceted or are they cabbed?
They're cabbed, completely cabbed.
Yeah, I thought so. Now that is what I would call a sugarloaf cut, which is a different sort of cabochon. But I think that is a sugarloaf. Gay,
Yeah.
is that? Do you think that's a sugarloaf cut?
Totally vintage on the back. You have the Y back, that little rivet right there, and then you have the open work on the back. So here's what the back looks like. And it's just beautiful. And I've seen a lot of these round brooches, but not ones with these type of stones where it's almost like you can just reach out and touch it and it would be like an ice cube or water. I just really love the heck out of this brooch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the camera probably just does not show it the way that I am looking at it in person, but it really is
It
stunning.
is coming across well, but in person, it is considerably more beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Um,
more sparkly. Oh, I love this postcard because I love that it says Hotel Connor. I think that's very cool. This is just such a neat little, and I love postcards that have all the old cars. And look at the fabulous Fox Theater. I mean, what a great match for this brooch.
are you on Instagram, Daniel? I am on Instagram, and we can always chat on there. Or else, yeah, please give Pam your number. That would be great to chat.
Yeah, that would be. Instagram's a great way to reach us. We're on Instagram a lot.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in, folks. Really spectacular.
Ange, if you've got a second, could you drop my Instagram link in the chat for Daniel? I'd love to hook up, buddy. Up there's the sold.
All right.
Oh, that goes to Gay. Wow.
Yay.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Now, speaking of Instagram and phone numbers, I want to take a poll in the chat. I was listening to a podcast earlier, and they do a segment that I just love. Actually, Nate, you know these two podcast hosts because they had a radio show in Australia. But they do a segment called Normal or Nah. So is something normal or is it not normal? And one of the topics that came up today that I thought was great was in this day and age of social media, when you meet someone, do you give them your social media to connect with them through Instagram, or do you give them a number? And if you give them a number, do you feel that giving a phone number is way more personal than giving an Instagram? And there was an argument for both. So Nate, I want your opinion on this.
I would give my social media before my phone number every day.
Yes, Phil, we do post to Australia. So do keep in mind that the buyer pays shipping. So I get really good international rates through Pirate Ship, but it will be just a little bit more. It's around $3.41 to $4, depending on where you live in the States, roughly, for most of the packages I send out. To Canada, it does cost around $20 shipping. So I would assume it would probably be something like that to Australia, but we do absolutely ship. Yeah, I am a social media person too. I will give you my social media.
Daniel, did you see Angela dropped my Instagram in the chat? So I hope you can see it there.
All right. How about we do a spot of sterling for all of you guys in the chat? I have really gotten into sterling since Nate has been bringing it to the sales, and he has been educating me so much on sterling. I really feel like I've learned more about sterling than I ever have, and I am going to be bringing some more sterling to the sale soon. But this is 2.5 inches in size, and it is a sterling brooch, which I think is so cool because we often have sterling earrings or necklaces or bracelets, but this is a little sterling brooch, and it is the sweetest little sterling brooch. I don't know how old it is, but it does have that brushed metal, sort of similar to Trifari brooches, that makes me think, mid-century era. But it is beautiful. It has these glass stones. I believe these are glass. Yeah, they feel cold to the touch. And then you have these faux pearls and the little baguettes and all of this texture through the center of this. And then on the back, I don't know if you'll see that, but if the light catches it just right on the pin back, it's very tiny right there. It is, in fact, marked sterling. So this is a sterling brooch. Now, I got this at the flea market with Alex and Aaron, Chapter 2 Vintage Co. And this sterling brooch is going to start off at just $22 in the chat. $22 for this amazing sterling brooch. And I love the design of it because it's, don't you think, Nate, it's so elegant?
It is. Then that's a killer price as well. That's such a good price. I'm a sucker for the pearl and rhinestone mix. I really love it.
There's that sterling mark. I don't think that's showing up, but it's fantastic. So this whole brooch is sterling. And I mean, look at the detail on that, guys. So beautiful.
Just beautifully done. I love that little pair of baguettes.
Yes.
Just elegant design.
It is such an elegant design. And it is sterling, which I think just really makes that super nice. So,
yeah, center leaf is forged with a hammer, which gives the marks and fluid curves. That's called planishing, I believe.
Wow, thank you so much for educating us all. Gay is the jeweler, so she's really fantastic. Wow, that's incredible. So see, just a piece like this, the amazing work that goes into it is crazy to me. Like somebody spent this much time on a brooch making it beautiful so that we can wear it. And I saw someone did comment earlier they liked my brooch. Thank you. This was my grandmother's brooch. And Angela and I, we grew up with a movie called, oh gosh, now I'm not remembering the name of the movie, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. And in the movie, it's set in space. So they have these like kind of space age costumes. And she has an earring that looks like this in the movie. And so I call this my 1990s Xenon brooch. But I love that too. And just even like small brooches like this, I mean, the work that goes into it, it's crazy. So somebody took so much time to make this. Just absolutely fabulous.
That's such a pretty brooch.
It really is. All right, let's get this on a postcard and we'll count this down. And I cannot wait for...
Oh, no, it's not called planishing. I don't know why I thought that was planishing.
All right, let's get this on this postcard here. This is going to be Times Square in the Paramount Building at night. This is a fabulous little postcard. I think this is so lovely. Oh, look at that. Don't we love that? We sure do. All right, we're going to count this down at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid. And yes, it is a great price. And I was able to bring it at a great price because I was able to get it at a great price. And I always want to bring quality and I want to bring you the best deals that I can. So yeah.
Exactly. You pay at least 150. Yeah. And that is more than that in materials.
Yeah, absolutely. Georgia, what a buy. That is spectacular.
Great score, Georgia.
You are going to love that. That is a really quality piece. We had over 120 earthquakes. Oh gosh, Poodle, I am so sorry. My elderly neighbor was from California and she lives here now, but she was very pragmatic about the earthquakes, practical. She would say, well, I'd rather live in an earthquake than live with hurricanes because at least I know what's going to happen after it's over, which is really a harsh thing to say, but I'd rather live with hurricanes because at least I know I can leave. You can kind of do your best to plan. It's not always perfect, but you can escape. And earthquakes, I know, are so scary. So That's really hard. I'm so sorry, Poodle. All right. Let's see. Up next. Oh gosh, we are way over time for our
For a
giveaway.
giveaway. We're
Yeah,
way over time. Yeah, sorry,
we're way
people.
over time. Okay.
And why don't you remind us?
Yeah, it does. It depends what you're used to. And, I think just like with hurricanes for us in Florida, we get really used to the kind of prep. People joke all the time about hurricane parties and Floridians, and it's true. Everything you read about Florida and hurricane parties are 100% true because people are just sort of, it's like, oh, another hurricane. You kind of learn to deal, but they're still very hard and very destructive. The weather is so
Yeah.
crazy these days. All right, so this is our mid-show giveaway, and you are going to get these fabulous pair of sparkly red earrings, and they are ready for you to wear. Nate, how can the folks at home win these?
Okay, when I give the go ahead, I'll ask you to guess letters of the alphabet in the chat. You don't need to have purchased anything or intend to purchase anything to enter into the giveaways. We cover postage. It's our gift to you. A thank you for being here. You can enter as many times as you like. One letter of the alphabet at a time, please. And start guessing.
All righty, folks.
Yeah, that's right. You have everything that's going to bite you and eat you, Phil.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true in Australia, and that would terrify me. I don't do very well with the spiders. Nate knows I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat with those. All right, I see the letters coming in, and I was just looking to see what our magic letter was.
Yeah, I had to go back and check as well.
Nate does such a good job picking these out every week, the letters, and remembering which ones we've used. So, hats off to you, Nate.
I still haven't seen it. I still
No,
haven't. Okay. Now I've seen it. Let me just go back up.
I don't see
And
it yet. I have not.
it's
found it.
quite a way
I
down.
got it. I
It's
got
quite
it.
a
I
way
think.
down. Okay, I'm just going to go back up and check. Yep. Okay, that's the first iteration. It is I for India, Julie Berry. Congratulations, Julie. These are coming to you.
Fantastic. Good job, Bob. Thanks for modeling our mid-show giveaway. And Julie, congrats. You get those fabulous earrings. They are on their way to you. Those are
Congratulations.
great. Congratulations. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, I just did that. Yep. All right. I loved this little brooch, Hank, because I thought it would be so great with our Victorian theme that we have going tonight. And this one is going to start off in the chat at $18, and it is 2 inches in size. And I'll let you tell everybody about this fabulous brooch, Nate.
I thought this was a really interesting brooch. I just thought it was really interesting, an interesting combination of stone cuts. And this hand, it's quite elegantly modeled, holding this little rhinestone. We decided this was 60s. Hey, Bobby E is here. Handsome Bobby. Hey, handsome Bobby. Nice to see you, buddy.
I think this is more probably like 70s, Nate.
You think 70s? Yeah. Okay. And I thought this was a fun little design. And yeah, just sweet.
Yeah, let me show you guys the back so you guys can see it. I just think that this doesn't quite look mid-century to me, but the hand is very Victorian revival. So it could be. I'm not sure.
Sally says, "Huh? I thought it was a dog."
Oh, I could see the dog.
Yeah, me too.
I could see the total dog, but it's a little hand holding a rhinestone, which I think is great. But yes, I could totally see the dog. Actually, if you want to be truthful, I first saw a dog when they showed it to me, and then I saw the hand, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool!"
It's a dog with a ball.
Yep.
Sis.
A dog with a ball.
It was Janet. Oh, Gay said she thought it was a jellyfish. I now look, I can see a jellyfish now.
And I was at the beach today,
Huh.
and I saw several jellyfishes, which is why I chose not to get into the water. So I just was kind of hanging out on the sand. But I tell you, those are magnificent creatures. So this could be whatever you want it to be. It could be an interpretive brooch, and that's okay too. But I thought that this would be fantastic in your little Victorian display with your jewelry casket and all your little things. And you can have this totally nestled inside, which, I mean, look how good that looks.
Or a mushroom.
I just think that's spectacular.
I can't unsee jellyfish now.
Now that you've seen it, it's totally.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're gonna put this on our Art Deco postcard because I think
Robert123 is here. Now that's Karen from New Jersey. Hi, Karen from New Jersey.
so. There you go. There's this fabulous little brooch on our postcard from 1953. This is great. Oh, right. Well, I don't think it is the hand from Adam's family. It's it. Wait, is it the hand?
No, it's
No.
the Carrie thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cousin it. What am I thinking of? Oh, well, never mind. This is the hand. Yes, thing. It's thing from the Adams family.
Oh, so we've got no interest in that one, which is fine. It may or may not come back again for a another showing.
Yeah, we'll bring it. It will be a bring back. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, thing from the Adams family. Ooh, let's do this bracelet. How about it? How about a bracelet, folks? We'll switch things up a little bit. This is a beautiful mid-century bracelet. I think this is really unique. It measures to be, let's see here if I can get all my little things out of the way. It is 7.5 inches in size. Now, this is so cool. This is going to start off at $20. And I want to show you this because I don't know if it will show up. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. This brooch is blue and lilac. I mean, brooch. This beautiful bracelet is blue and lilac. So look at the little lilac stones mixed with the blue. And then that big, beautiful glass marquee in the center. Is that not stunning? I love this. I mean, you've got two different colors of stones. And that lilac, which I hope is that showing up, Nate?
Yep, you can see it. You can see it. The lilac's reading ever so slightly pink.
Yep, it's not pink. It is true lilac. It is absolutely spectacular. So, and it's got all of these beautiful little crystals. I don't know if you can see on the clasp. So you've even got detail work finished there. You have all this amazing puddling on the back of this bracelet. And I mean, this is a sparkler. And you can tell that it's mid-century because of the way that this clasp is shaped, this little piece that this fold-over clasp fits into. And it's just the loveliest design. I think it is so well made. And I mean, I can just picture a woman in the 50s wearing this bracelet out to a fabulous evening party with her dress all blinged up and ready to go. The colors are spectacular. And I love this. So let's get this on Bernadette. Oh, this is just so good on Bernadette. My gosh.
Hey, Lenny. Lenny's Moose Got Loose. How you going?
Lenny, welcome. Yes, SMP. Let me remeasure this for you. I may have not said it. I must have measured it and didn't say. So it is 7.5 inches in size. So let me put this on for you so you guys can see. And I have tiny wrists. And ooh, let's see. That's where I need the bracelet putter on her. Clippy. We got to get Clippy over here. There we go. Clippy to the rescue. All right. And I've got kind of small-ish wrist, and that fits really nicely on me. So it's a good size, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I love this. Look at the detail work. This is, you've got all these little open work pieces here, and then you've got a round, and then it meets in the middle with that beautiful marquee, and then another round. So these little segmented pieces, that's a lot of work that went into making that design and that detail. Just absolutely spectacular. I think it's fantastic. And then the detail too. Ignore the paint from the paint and sip. Look at the detail on that. I mean, don't you think, Nate, that this would have been sold at a very nice department store?
Yeah, really high range. Bobby saw the dog too. I'm not sure if that was a late comment or if you're lagging, Bobby. The dog was a little bit ago. That wasn't a dog. It was a jellyfish come hand. If maybe it's just taking you a while to comment. No
it's
worries.
A dogfish. That's what it is. Hi. No, I'm not doing Jeffrey's estate sale this week. It's next weekend. I will be at Jeffrey's estate sale, but don't have a worry. Don't fear. We'll still be doing a sale, but it will be on Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
All right. Well, my gosh, that is just gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Those ice blue stones and that lilac is just a stunning combination. So here we are. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, folks. Oh, this is just beautiful. And it's like butter to wear. It is literally, with all that puddling on the back, it is so smooth.
The colors are reading so much better on the form.
Yeah, the form is helping tremendously.
There's the sold to Patricia with Sean to Patty Cake.
Patricia, yay, you were getting that fabulous.
Sure, Patricia had said earlier that she wasn't buying nothing or nothing.
Well, Patricia, you are not going to be disappointed with that.
You'll love that.
Gorgeous piece.
Yeah, you're going to love that. It's beautiful.
All right. Don't go anywhere, folks. We do have one more giveaway and just a couple of pieces left in our sale tonight, so stick around. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I love this. This glows. This is crazy cool. All right. This glows like crazy, I think. This is 3 inches in size. And this is a fabulous little piece, Nate. It is starting off, folks, at $16 in the chat. Nate, are you there? Oh, I think.
Sorry, I had a bit of a cough.
That's okay.
Sorry. This is a lot of brooch, a lot of colors. It'll go with a lot of different things. I think it's really quite beautiful.
It is, and this pink little stone glows wildly, and the around this red stone, there's this beautiful orange glow, and then you've got a little bit of glow to that tiny little bit to those kind of yellow stones there. So it is really stunning. Now, Karen, I don't know if you are lagging. I'm not sure because I see Sheila at 16 under Angela's start. So just let us know.
Not sure what that was a bid on, Karen. Sorry. What was the item before this?
Oh, there's Karen. She's back in.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Okay,
fantastic.
great, Karen. Glad to know. This one's really beautiful. Now, this is a more modern brooch, but it is certainly not lacking in any quality because, look, it can also be turned into a pendant.
There's a lot of sparkly rhinestones on this one. This is, and the color the matching of where the color changes on the brooch, the further away you get, that becomes a really beautiful color shift. It just flows from one color to the next. I think this is really pretty, a really successful design.
Oh, I agree, Nate. This looks like a lot of the brooches that you'll find Derek Huff wearing from Dancing with the Stars. If you see him, he wears these big sparkly things down his lapel. And this, I mean, just looks like one of those very expensive Hollywood brooches. And it's just such a successful design, as Nate said. Look at the detail on the feather, and then all those different colors of blue, the teals, the navies, the aquas, and then the reds and pinks and greens and champagnes. It's just so stunning, y'all. Oh, and I'm Betty, Nate. What do you think?
Oh, that's fantastic. That really does look fantastic.
It sure does. Well, let's get this on one of our postcards. This is where I'm so grateful for Angela's help with these pieces. I still am anxious to get fancy interiors because that is the one I cannot find right now is this fancy interior postcard. There were several really cool fancy interiors. Shoot. There we go. We'll do this one.
Oh, gaze off. Oh, thanks so much, sweetheart. I know Bron's going to come down and stay with you for some time, I think. And we were talking about that today, but she wasn't sure when that was going to happen. So thanks so much for coming along. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Gay. I'm excited for you to get all your fabulous things. Okay, this is a Christmas time at the Higbee Company in Cleveland, Ohio. So we still have Cindy around. She might recognize the interior of this department store, but I think that's fabulous on this. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And Angela, I am just so grateful for your help with the postcard dividers. They are fabulous. This is such a good brooch.
There is the sold.
All right, and that's sold. We're gonna see who.
Greg. I think it's Greg. Yeah, Greg. Thank you so much, buddy. Thanks to everyone who was bidding on that as well. Those people who weren't successful. If you would like me to try and find another one, I think I might. The person I got that, my dealer that I got this one from, my brooch dealer, may have a backup of that one. So if you missed out on that and you'd like me to try and get another one, I certainly will. Thanks so much, Greg. You're going to love that. It's such a beautiful piece.
It really is, Nate. And I love how you say brooch dealer, because I say brooch dealer too. And then people think like I've got some sort of.
Does sound really nefarious, even if you put the word brooch in front of it. The moment you say dealer, I mean, unless it's a used car dealer, and then that's a different connotation.
Yep. Nate, do you wear brooches? Kathy Biller wants to know.
I do occasionally, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not much of a fashion horse. I'm not really into clothes very much. I
doesn't wear pants.
Doesn't wear pants. I often will look like a heavily washed sock puppet. I don't throw clothes away. I don't care how many holes are in my t-shirt. I'll keep it because I wear it around the house. But I do occasionally when I dress up on a lapel, usually on a lapel.
Yeah, I think a lapel brooch is so successful. Wow, that's hard to say.
Greg says if you find another, yeah, please bring it. But I think that was the only one. So yeah, I'll try and get another one of those.
And you can pin it on his underwear.
My underwear.
All right. this next piece is so beautiful and another successful design. This is 1¼ inches in size, and this is going to start off, gosh, at a great price, $15 for this. It is yellow, and as we talk about often on this channel, I don't find yellow brooches. It's kind of in the teal category for me, and red. Those are colors you don't see a lot. The blues and the greens, yes. Yellow, no. And this is a very beautiful. How would you describe this, Nate?
It's the color is citric to me. Mm-hmm. It's quite a bright and sharp, distinct yellow. It's a very pretty yellow.
It's beautiful, kind of paley, but vibrant at the same time.
Yeah.
And I love the filigree work on these little flowers. I think it's so successful.
Sally says he can pin them on his underwear, and Angela says, Sally, but they're so little. Angela, what are you calling little? Angela, it's true.
Canary yellow.
Angela has seen me in my underpants. It's absolutely true.
Yeah, Nate did one of those risky business slides across the kitchen with his sunglasses on. No, I'm just kidding, Nate. Angela has definitely, and Nate has definitely seen me in my pajamas a couple of times. Let's get this on. Oh, we need to get this on Betty. That's what I was looking for. This is, and I showed you the back so that you know it's got a square rivet, which is even better than a round rivet. It's just way more secure, incredibly well made, lots of little puddling details around. So this is definitely one of those sweet little 50s brooches. And I love this on Betty. I think that round brooches, particularly on Betty, are such a successful design on her. And I mean, look how this transforms this Amazon clutch purse. This was $14, and now you have a fabulous vintage brooch that just makes her look like $1 million. It is so great, so delicate, and
such a happy color too. I always find yellow such a happy color.
It is such a happy color, and this is all prong set, by the way, folks. So incredible. And the stones, they kind of have a little, very, very, very slight glow to them. They're wonderful. Okay, let's get this on a postcard. Poodle, I think I have the perfect postcard for you, if I can find it. Oh, well, shucks. I had a California postcard, but I cannot find it quickly. Oh yeah, well, this one's not the same. But we're going to put this on our public library postcard from Riverside, California, sent to Dora Stukenbroker in Owensville, Missouri. Now, that was my grandmother's. Let's see. Dora. See, I think there were two Doras. I've got to ask Grandma. But they were in Owensville, so I think they were the ones that had the general store. I'm going to have to ask Grandma. But beautiful. I think it's great. So we're going to start the countdown here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
That building there looks a lot like my grammar school.
Does it?
It was built in this sort of, you call that Spanish revival? Would you call that a Spanish revival architecture? But my grammar school looked enormously like this.
That is so cool, Nate. What a neat place to go to school.
It wasn't great, to be really honest. It wasn't great, but
the design of the building.
Yeah, my daughter and her family are at the process of moving from Alaska to Fort Irwin, California. Oh, I hope that move goes well for them. It's a hacienda style.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, congratulations, Poodle. You're getting a stunning brooch for $16. That is a great, great brooch. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
mission.
it.
Yeah, it's yeah. Auckland Grammar School it was, but it looks just like that.
There's our back of our postcard. Oh, so great. Okay, let's see. We got some fabulous things still coming. Okay. Yes, I love this. Oh, this is great. These Renaissance brooches, Nate, that you've been getting are so wonderful. This one is going to start off at $12 and it measures 1.5 inches in size. And it is such a nice brooch, Nate. This is just gorgeous.
You know, I as I've said before, I always jump on this sort of Renaissance, medieval, almost sometimes Mogul style of brooch. I think there is just an elegance and the symmetry to them. I really like it. This has the bonus of pearls with rhinestones, which you know I'm a sucker for, and that they're green because I love, and this is a favorite shade of green too.
Yeah, this is such a good brooch. I mean, look at that cabochon style in the middle. Oh, it is just, this reminds me, that green, doesn't this, Nate, remind you of those really kind of amazing desk lamps that have
Yes.
the green shade that curve over and they have the
Oh yeah.
yeah. My dad
Yeah.
used to have one of those in his office growing up, and I thought they were so fancy.
It's a lovely tourmaline green.
Yeah,
I,
tourmaline green.
I love the style of brooch.
I really do too. Now, this is not a vintage piece, but it is absolutely a statement. It is a little bit newer, but you can totally wrap a necklace around here and wear this as a pendant. You can also do a velvet choker if you wanted to and put that on. Oh, that would be so cool. I would love the way that would look. Let's get this on Betty. Here's Betty, and here is her fabulous brooch. Oh, that looks so good on her. But I tell you, Nate, Betty can just about model anything. I don't think I've seen anything on Betty that I haven't
Yeah.
liked.
Yeah. I think we need to do another Betty giveaway.
Yes, we do. We need to give some more Bettys away. So come back. We will be giving some Bettys away. Let's see. I see you, Maria, at $12. We're going to go ahead and get this on one of our postcards. And let's see here. Here's a fancy hotel. This is Hotel Carrillo out of Santa Barbara, California. So very fun little vintage postcard. And we're going to start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Ooh, I love that. I love the light green on this postcard too, because I think it really picks up that brooch.
Yeah. Let's look for the sold from Angela.
And I think, Nate, we've probably had about 4 new postcards this time that we have not shown to everyone. So that's exciting.
Up there goes to Maria. Thank you, Maria. I wonder if that's going to you or to Presley. But thank you so much. I'm sure you'll love it.
Yep. And we will definitely be sending something for Presley too.
Yeah.
Along with this fabulous brooch. All right. Fabulous, Maria. Great grab.
What's Presley's favorite color, Maria?
Yeah, that's a good question. All right. Now, up next, I have this perfect little brooch for 4th of July. And I know that with the holiday coming up, everybody needs to be fabulous for their barbecues and their firework display gatherings and all the things that you do. And so this is a great little brooch for 1.25 inches in size. Bling is my favorite color too. I love that, Maria. This one, let me get the right postcard for this here. This is such a good postcard. So this little blue star I think is great. He is from the 50s. He's all riveted. And he's just a perfect little star in blue for the 4th of July, which I love. So this is starting off at just $12 in the chat. And he is a great little brooch. And I love this. And the postcard that I have for this is this postcard of the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. And it says Busy Person's Correspondence Card. And I love that, Nate. Can you read the hello name?
Hello, pal, sugar folks, hubby, chum, wifey. The place is quiet, noisy, ideal, grand, nothing extra, best on the map. The weather is warm, cool, wet, dry, pleasant or dreary. The folks are nice, silly, quiet, noisy, entertaining, full of pep. I'm feeling fine, well, bum, sick, blue, happy, very lonesome. I spend my time motoring, hiking, boating, fishing, reading, loafing. Loafing, it's a nice word.
Loafing, I know.
Sightseeing or borrowing money. I need money, you, sleep, rest, a good job, $1 million. We'll see you soon, later next week. On. We'll see you on. On, you can fill in a date. Give my regards to Ma and Dad, the children, my chums, or everybody.
My chums. I love that. What a great postcard. I thought this was a fun little postcard with our star brooch, and I think that's a great little combination. So this would be great in your 4th of July displays. It's also fabulous to wear to your barbecues. Look at it on your collar. I mean, how great is that with a blue shirt? Or on the hat, just to add, it's just that little something extra. You know what I mean? It's just that
lovely.
Little perfect scatter brooch that you need. And I think it's so lovely. We will get this on Betty so that you guys can see how Betty would look with her star, because Betty is a star. She's great. And we are going to start the countdown on him at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Such a great little brooch and postcard combination for.
Yeah, it does look like a snowflake.
Yes, it would be great too for winter. See, this guy is very versatile. And it could make a great Christmas ornament too, right, Nate?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the Christmas ornament idea for brooches.
All right, Maria, that's coming to you. Fantastic.
Congratulations. And thanks to everyone who's bidding.
That is a great grab. You are going to be so happy with that little brooch. Okay. Can't go wrong with a classic vintage. All right. And we just have one more piece each, I believe, Nate, and then we have our giveaways.
Yep.
Leslie's going to love that, Maria. That's a great brooch for her. Or for them. I'm sorry if I'm misgendered.
Oh, it's for Presley. That Renaissance one's for Presley. Fantastic.
Oh, so great. Okay, so 2 1/4 inches is the size of this next little brooch. And that's not so little. So that's a great thing. It's a good size. This is going to start off at $12, and I'll let Nate tell you all about it.
I really love this type of brooch with this sort of simple enameling. And of course, there's these faux pearls. I think this is a really pretty, sweet, and feminine brooch. I'm trying to remember what that flower is. Poodle. What is that? Is that a snowbell or a I can't remember. But I thought this was really pretty, really sweet. Little bouquet of white pearls.
I think this is so great on a jacket lapel, particularly if you guys do anything with linen. I think I could just totally see this on a linen jacket. I think for summer.
Lily of the Valley.
Great. Oh yeah, Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the Valley. Maria says, yes, she's jumping up and down, silly girl. Oh, Presley, you sweetheart. This is a contemporary one, Phil. Has no real age to it whatsoever. But it's just still a nice fashion brooch.
It really is a great brooch. And I mean, look at the quality of the enameling and how beautiful that is. So this is not vintage, but this is another one too, that because of the way the pin back is, you could easily loop a chain through it and wear it as a necklace if you wanted to, but it would also just be, look how sweet that is on your lapel collar. Just really cheery and fantastic.
Or a little boutonniere, like
Yeah.
it's so pretty.
Or on a hat. I mean, look at that.
Who says she carried that in her bridal bouquet?
Oh, yeah. That's great. I mean, look at this on this fabulous postcard from Penn Valley Park in Kansas City, Missouri. Such a beautiful little brooch. I love the way they've twisted all of the bouquet together at the bottom there. I think that's really lovely. All right.
Doesn't look like there's any interest in this one, which is absolutely fine. It may have a comeback at some stage.
All right. Yeah, simple but elegant, Greg. I agree. It's a really good brooch. All right. Now, the last brooch of the evening is for the folks in our chat that love animals and particularly love owls. And I have a little vintage owl nuggie for you. He is very mid-century, probably like 60s or 70s in era. He is a half an inch in size, and he's got the most gorgeous blue eyes you have ever seen on an owl. I just love him. He is starting off at just $12. Oh, I don't give Nate a heart attack.
Yep.
He's okay. The little owl is A-okay. But he's a little owl friend. And he is little rhinestones. And I love his little Jimmy eyes. He's so great. He's gold tone. And he is just so nicely modeled, this little guy. Yeah, he flew away, Maria. That's it. That's exactly what happened. But he's back now. He wants to say hi to all of you. Nate, do you have a little name for this owl? Could you give him a name?
Hoots.
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 Hoot the owl.
Those are huge blue eyes.
Yeah, really big. I mean, he is on guard, man.
Ange loves an owl too.
Yeah, a lot of people love owls. So I ended up with a whole collection of owl brooches, and I thought he would be great. I'm trying to get him on Betty. He may not work out as well on Betty, but there he is. There he is on Betty. He's fabulous. He would be great for Halloween too. You know, if you wanted to do a whole series of owl brooches for Halloween, he'd be great. Let me see if I can get him. Oh, how about this?
Very big eyes.
We'll put him in this beautiful postcard. This is from Hagerstown, Maryland. Yeah, I thought so. This is where Vinny lives. So this is Vinny's neck of the woods. But look at his big blue eyes. And isn't he great on the side of this postcard? I love him. But if I don't see anyone for our little owl friend, that is okay. We can bring him back. But he is great. He is fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Karen's suggesting Alfonso. Alfonso. I like that, Karen. That's great. All right.
Okay, I think we are at the end at our last giveaway.
Our last giveaway for the evening, folks. Fantastic. All righty. And what is going to be the last giveaway of the evening? This fantastic little gold tone brooch that is marked Monet. And he is on his way to becoming, what was I going to say? He's on his way to finding a new home. So he is going to, one of you guys can pick up this fabulous Monet brooch. Gosh, it's so late. I don't know what I'm saying. So how can the folks at home win this, Nate?
Okay, you don't need to have purchased anything to enter into the giveaways. They are open to all. This is our gift to you.
Okay, let me know, Angela. Night, Sheila.
Night, Sheila. Just pop a letter of the alphabet into the chat. You can guess as many times as you like. One letter of the alphabet at a time. You've got a 1 in 26 chance. Hey, I'm Maria's son. Simply wanted to pop in and say hey and thank you for the compliments about the brooch and especially that emerald with the cross. I will wear it at Renaissance fairs with pride. Oh, that's so cool.
That is so cool for Renaissance fairs. Oh,
That's
cool.
Maria's son. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for commenting. That's so nice.
Thank you so much. And I've always wanted to go to a Ren fair. I think that would be so cool. It would the costuming alone is fantastic. And I've heard they're just so interesting and a bunch of fun. So would you go to a Ren fair with me, Nate?
Yeah, surely I would. Yeah, absolutely I would. That's so cool. Are you Presley's dad?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Maybe you're Presley's dad. Thanks so much for commenting. We're so pleased to have you. Okay, so let me just go and remind myself what this last giveaway number is.
And do you dress up as a particular? I don't want to use the word character because that's not right. Do you dress up as a particular person? You mentioned you're going to wear the brooch to the Ren Fair, which is cool. Or do you run a booth there? Do you make things? I guess I'm asking you what your role is because I'm just so interested in it all. I think it's great.
I think Maria said earlier that he was a Queen's Guardsman.
Oh, cool.
I think that's what she said.
That is very, very cool. Ooh,
okay.
I see it.
I see it too. And let me just go and check that it's the first time. Yep. The letter was W, and it goes to Julie Berry, her second win of the evening.
Julie, congratulations.
Congratulations, lucky Julie Berry.
Julie, that is coming to you. Fantastic. What a great grab. Yes, so fantastic. Let's see. Julie says there is a huge Ren Fair near St. Charles, Missouri, and I have worked it as a bar wench. How cool.
That's great.
Angela wants the owl, so we can totally do that, Angela. That's coming to you for 12. And great, Angela. Perfect.
Now, King Demon Blackfire. I work with the Guild of Saint Marie. We mainly do French courts, but so far mainly King Henry, and he's Paisley's uncle.
Oh, that's so cool.
I bet you're the funkle. You're the funkle, the fun uncle. That's what I am.
Oh, I know you are. Oh, that's very cool. All righty, folks. How fantastic! Go play the lottery. You're very lucky tonight.
Thank you, everyone, for coming along.
Yes,
we really appreciate it. Did I miss the postcard you wanted me to see?
Nick, I am so sorry. Yes, I had it here, and then I didn't show it like a crazy person. So I can't believe, but I think I showed this one other time, but this is in honor of Nick who comes to our chats. This is the incline for Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga, Tennessee. So there you are, Nick. This is in honor of you. I pulled a very special postcard. I try to do that for you. And so if I find any other Chattanooga ones, I'll bring them along.
Well, thank you, everyone, for coming along. During the Renaissance Fair in Visalia a couple of months back, I played a minor retainer for the Lord of Leicester. I was a secret Catholic working for the Spanish, and I was discovered in the end and arrested. That's cool. That's very cool.
That is great.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along. We really appreciate you. You're the younger son. We really appreciate you. We know how late it is, and we know there are other sales going on. So we really appreciate you coming and spending your time with us. Thank you so much. We adore you all. Thanks to Katie for all her work, her invoicing, the amazing packaging that I don't have to do. Bye, everyone, and Nate. That's because she says, and says that because I said in the chat, hi, beautiful people, and Angela. And she got the hump with me. Oh, Greg,
Hi,
taking my
Greg.
lines,
Yes.
Greg. Tulu kangaroos. Night, everybody.
Night. And as always, folks, I hope you'll save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Do remember that we will not have a sale next Saturday, but we will have a sale Monday at probably 8 o'clock. We'll announce the time. And of course, folks, I hope you have a very happy, safe, and wonderful Father's Day weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.
Maria. Hi, and bye, Kathy. Mom, stop. Mom, no.
Bye-bye, folks.
Bye, everyone.